The good book says that what is dark will surely come to light, and the armor of the righteous shines throughout the blackest night. We're shining the light through the dark until the lost are finally found. As I stand on the ground of this red, white, blue, we bring a voice to innocence and fight for justice all around. It's more than a feeling. It's right where I stand, with a heart full of fire and a pen in my hand. Daphne's case files will prevail.
Welcome, welcome in, everyone. Hi. Come on in, come on in. Say hello, say hello. I've got some really weird information I want to go over with everyone today. So welcome in. Give you just a second to get in. This is kind of a pop-up live. I don't usually go live during the day, but hello, welcome in. Good to see everybody. Thank you for spending your time with me. Yeah. You guys ready to see this? So, well, let's get started. Let's just do a little bit of a background before I show you this strange information that I found. Hi, welcome in, welcome in. Put in the chat where you guys are watching from. I love to see where you guys are coming in from. California, very nice, very nice. I'm in upstate New York. Hi, Jake. Thanks, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you guys are having warmer weather than I am here in New York State. It is really cold. Wisconsin, UK, Missouri, very cool. Colorado, awesome, awesome. Northeast Coast, nice. Same as me. Manitoba, Canada, nice. Texas, awesome. Central New York, very cool, very cool. Awesome. Minnesota, Laguna Beach, California. Oh, I want to be there. Idaho, Caldwell, Idaho. I need some new glasses. Indiana, Virgin Islands. Awesome. I want to go down there. Heck yeah. Ohio. Very nice. Very nice. Thank you for telling me, everybody. That's awesome. Very cool. Very cool. So I have some crazy information, and I did not see this before. And I'm usually always checking in to see if anything has changed on the Nancy Guthrie case. So I want to dig into that. Kentucky, Georgia, UK. Very cool. Very cool. I wish I could go down south for the winter because it's just, I can't stand the cold anymore. It's horrible. You lost your glasses, baffled? Oh no, that's horrible. Indiana, nice. There's a couple people in here from Indiana. Very cool. Very cool. So I just want to kind of go over a few things today with you. And then I'm going to show some live view as well. So Nancy, she's been missing since February 1st. What do you guys think? Do you think family had anything to do with this? Or do you think it was just some stranger? Or maybe someone paid this perpetrator to go take her out of the whole house. What do you guys think? Nevada, very cool. My mom's in Nevada. North Georgia mountains, and it's cold and rainy. Yeah, I think everybody in the mountains right now is cold, unless you're in Arizona, right? Yes, this is strange. Very strange, right? So I'm going to remove this, and I want to bring this to your attention. So this is the Pima County Treasurer's Office, and this is Nancy's property details. And I usually don't like to show property details and stuff like that, but in this case, like, I've been following it. And if you look by her name, right? If you look by her name, this is new. I did not see this the other day when I was looking up this information. Do you guys know what this means? Do you guys know what this means? Luke? Yeah, could be. Son-in-law? Yeah, I know a lot of people have been thinking that. And there's another strange thing too, right? We know now that Annie's vehicle was taken into evidence, and I just want to read something on that. So this was an update, and it said like multiple vehicles, right, were taken into evidence. And basically, from what I can tell, from what they said, was that it is still a part of an investigation, meaning that they most likely still have her vehicle, talking about Annie's. They also took Nancy's vehicle. They took the silver Range Rover, right? And then they had the raid, right, with Luke involved and his 70-year-old mother. So yeah, I do too. I pray that she's somewhere safe. But as the days go by, I don't know, right? I hope that maybe, I don't know, guys. It just doesn't look good. But I want to get back to this. Do you guys know what this means? So this is right at earlier, before when I checked, it was just her name. It was just her name. Then they added this, and I think I'm pronouncing this right, but it's called a revocable trust, right? It means like a living trust. So it's a flexible estate planning tool that allows you to control, manage, and distribute your assets during your lifetime and after death, right? It means you can amend, modify, or dissolve the trust at any time. It is primarily used to avoid probate, making it easier to transfer, right? And maintain privacy and manage assets if you become incapacitated. It also says like total control. As the grantor, right, which would be Nancy, the creator, you can change beneficiaries, right? Remove assets or revoke the trust entirely while you are alive and capable. Isn't that suspicious, you guys? Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Now they will take over her property. I know certain words I have problems saying. I don't know why. I can't pronounce them. But this is strange because it didn't say this in the beginning. I've been looking since it started, and I have never seen this information after her name. But the thing is, hi, Tinky, good to see you. Glad you can make it here. Hi, Pam. So think about it. Like my grandmother, right? She passed away a couple years ago now. It's been a couple years. Jeez, it's gone by so quickly. And she had Alzheimer's really bad. Everything else was fine with my grandmother, but she had Alzheimer's, and she it got so bad. But other than that, she was healthy as a horse, right? And like my family, they couldn't sell her home. They couldn't do anything with her home at all until she passed away. Because unfortunately, like my dad and my aunts, they put her in a nursing home for the past like year. She wasn't able to walk or anything like that. And towards the end, and they couldn't sell her home or anything like that until she passed away. It's just a sad situation. That's what it is. It's just a really sad situation. So if they don't know if Nancy's passed away, if she's dead, they don't know where she's at, how can they be transferring her home to somebody else, right? Yes. So there has to be somebody that has a power of attorney. We don't know who. I know there is a power of attorney, but it's not with Nancy and like Annie and all them. There was a power of attorney between Annie and her husband. Daphne, do you think we will ever find out the truth? I don't know. It seems like they're trying to keep things very secretive. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Hi, Tony. Welcome in from Canada. So, this is very, I don't know. They can't sell her home if she hasn't passed. So, how are they doing this, right? Do they know something more than we're being told, right? It also goes on to say that, like total control, like as Nancy, she could change her beneficiaries and remove assets or revoke the trust entirely while she was alive. Do you think maybe that she had changed some things around prior to her disappearance? Do you think she could have revoked something or changed the beneficiaries to take over or remove some assets around? Do you think before she went missing, do you think that this could have been some type of, I don't know, something to cause what happened to her? Do you think? Do you think that could have been? Yeah, I think, well, that's the thing. If the family's been cleared, right? If the family's been cleared by the sheriff, then why is Annie's car still in evidence, allegedly, right? That just doesn't make sense. Yeah, the FBI hasn't cleared anyone yet. And I just find that very, very strange. So this information that's next to her name, it says it avoids probate. So assets held in the trust bypass the court supervised probate process. So it allowing for faster private to basically give the beneficiaries, like it moves it along quicker, right? There's nothing that stands in the way. They automatically get the asset. Also, like roles. So often you'll serve as the initial trustee, managing assets for your own benefit, and appoint a successor trustee to manage them if you die or become incapacitated. So, do you think that? I don't see how they could do this unless they're putting it as she's incapacitated somewhere, right? Yes, I do think, oh, yeah, the sheriff, I don't think he's done a very good job either. And this is just my opinion. If he would have done better in the beginning, I think that we would have a lot more answers to what's going on. But I'm going to remove this. I thought it was really interesting and I wanted to share that with you because I know for a fact that wasn't there just a couple days ago. I know it wasn't. I've been checking off and on to see, just see if anything had changed at all. And I wonder who holds the power of attorney. Who do you think holds the power of attorney to be able to make changes on this? Or did Nancy make changes prior to her disappearance and it's just now showing on that tax information? What do you think? Because it takes a little bit for that stuff to update and actually show online. So do you think maybe she could have like changed it prior to her disappearing and that's what set off somebody to like taking her or doing what happened? You know what I mean? I don't know. I find that very, very strange. But I want to bring you over. We're going to look at a live view while I go over some things with you because I know everybody wants to watch what's going on. There's been, so now the media, they can't basically, they can't park there now. They've been told they can't park there. And one second, let me open this up for you. So they've been actually walking. Let's see here. They're now the FBI is actually there again, it looks like. Hi, Cassie. Good to see you. Oh, I'm to go home surgery. Well, I hope mom's doing okay. Yes, I heard the sheriff is 72 years old. Mm-hmm. It absolutely could be. So do you think maybe to her assets and it's just now posting, but maybe someone, found out prior and this is what happened? Like, you mean? Because yeah, the sheriff is what really makes me suspicious of the sheriff is the freaking reality show. I don't know why, but that just irks me the wrong way, right? Like, just show literally just came out. And one thing that stood out that he said, he goes, I want more tourism. He wants to bring in more people in the county, right? And I'm like, what? I don't know. I'm not even going to say what I was about to say because I might get myself in trouble. Do you have a trust attorney? It's very interesting because that wasn't there. It wasn't there the other day. Cassie said she did well. It was a minor and we don't know the results of the biopsy. Well, I hope everything goes well with your biopsy. Oh, retired Air Force. That's really cool, though. Definitely not the same as me. Okay, so during these live show, like while it's been live today, JLR, he's been mentioning, actually, let me put his name up here. So he's been mentioning that there's been like people there actually fixing up the house, right? You had the landscapers come, you had Comcast there and stuff. Do you think somebody's actually going to be moving into the house? Do you think somebody's going to be moving into Nancy's house? And then we also found out Savannah is actually going back to work, you guys. Son-in-law is a teacher and taught biology. Yeah. No, yeah. Middle school, right? Teaches at a middle school. Yeah, it is very strange. So why didn't they obviously find blood on these gloves too, right? Were we told, actually we were showed photos of the blood found on these gloves and they never came back and said anything about it. Like why? Like why didn't they come back and say, this belongs to so and so? Like weren't they able to do a swab and find out whose blood that is? Now, they did say that the DNA found in the home, they couldn't get a match on CODIS, but hey, let's see what they're doing. I think they're getting ready to do a news update here. One second. And then I got to show you guys something else.
Following the new ordinance.
It's like
Make
there's
sure people follow the new ordinance around here.
Yep, see the signs that they put out? See, the sheriff should have put those signs out.
Cool. We'll keep on.
I think Cameron was there yesterday.
Years. I'm sure they won't sell it for a while. No garage sale. Tucson Tech.
Oh. Yeah, they're just okay, so they're just doing I don't know. They were supposed to be fixing the sprinkler and stuff there too. So, which is very strange. Do you think the sprinkler Nancy out of the house? Do you think? Oh, and that's what I want to show you guys. Check this out. So remember Derrick, he did the whole rant message made to Annie and Tommaso. Look, I'm going to show, let me open this for you. I'm going to remove this just 1 second and I want to show you this. Give me 1 second. Remove that. And then check this out. How would I do that? I got to remove this one. I wish they gave us more options here. Look at this. Did you know that? Look. Did you know that there was a phone call made? I'm just going to read this to you guys real quick. Let me turn the volume off on this so I can hear myself. So this was for that Derrick guy, right? That did the ransom. On or about February 4th, defendant Derrick Callella, with the intent to transmit a demand for ransom, did transmit an interstate or foreign commerce any communication containing any demand or request for ransom or reward for the release of any kidnapped person in violation, and gives the violation number. Can you guys see that okay? Let me see if I can blow this up a little bit larger. There we go. It's really not too much larger, but do you guys know that? And then it says, okay, right here. So basis of complaints, charges against the accused. Now look at this. Go down here and it gives the date. And it says Nancy Grace was last seen inside her residence in the Catalina Foothills community outside Tucson, Arizona on January 31st, 2026. Nancy Grace is an 84-year-old woman with mobility issues that likely preclude her from walking long distances unassisted. On the morning of February 1st, a friend of Nancy Guthrie, I don't know why I want to say Nancy Grace, Nancy Guthrie contacted the victim's family and notified them that Nancy Guthrie had not attended the church that morning. Remember, she was supposed to go into this church services, and from what I can find out, that they rotated every Sunday, right? It says at approximately noon on February 1st, Nancy Guthrie's family entered her residence and determined that she was missing and reported her disappearance to law enforcement. It says law enforcement arrived shortly thereafter and determined that Nancy Guthrie had left basic essentials inside her home, including her wallet, car, cell phone, hearing aids, and medication. Nancy Guthrie's blood was found on the outside of her residence near the porch. On February 2nd, KOLD, a CBS affiliate in Tucson, Arizona, received a ransom demand via their online tip portal. The demand listed a Bitcoin wallet address to receive the ransom payment. On February 4th, 2026, Nancy Guthrie's family published a video asking for the kidnappers to contact them about their mother. All right, now I'm going to read you the counts 1 and 2. This has to do with Derrick, right? So on or about February 4th, shortly after the video was published, right? It says here, Annie Guthrie and has her last name as Cioni, which is Tommaso's last name. Annie and Tommaso, the daughter and the son-in-law of Nancy Guthrie, both separately, you guys, both of them, both phone numbers, received a text message from the following phone number. And it ends in 0552, right? Stating, did you get the Bitcoin? We're waiting on our end for the transaction. Annie and Tommaso received these texts while in Arizona. What do you guys think about that? Just them, not Cameron, not Savannah. Why do you think they only received a text message from this guy? Someone put your answers down below. Exactly. How did he have their phone number? I mean, it's not that hard to look up people's phone numbers, but why them? Why not Savannah? Why not Cameron? Why not somebody else in the family? Why them? Yes, it is very odd. It's not, I mean, it's not that difficult. If you really want to find somebody's phone number, you're going to find it, right? No, I agree with you, Mary. Mm-hmm. You'd think if asking for a ransom, they would go after Savannah. Yes, I agree. Inside job, maybe set up, possibly. I agree with that. I do. I think this is very strange. There is no coincidences. Then, if you add, now we're just speculating here. I'm not saying anybody is guilty. Nothing. I'm just speaking my opinion, right? Then if you add in, they have Nancy's vehicle, they took the daughter's vehicle, right? Talking about Annie's. And then they searched the sister's home too. I mean, it was shown, right? It was shown that they searched their home like 4 or 5 times. Now, this could be because they were the last people to actually see Nancy. But why would this person, right, Derrick, why would he just contact those two? I mean, Tommaso is the son-in-law. Why not just contact? You would think, okay, so if you're wanting a ransom, wouldn't you contact someone that's in the media, right? Like you want, obviously this person wants to be heard. They want their money and they'll exchange Nancy, right? Obviously we found out this person was playing a game, I guess, just sick in the head. But what kind of connection does this person have with them? Why would he call or text, excuse me, why would he text both of them? I think that's very strange. It is weird. It is very weird. Maybe Savannah's number is harder to get to find her job. Yeah, but she's all over. Yeah, maybe her number is harder to get, but you could probably like contact NBC and have them, you know what I mean? Reach her. So I don't know. It's very strange. It's very strange. I don't know. Let's continue. So it goes on to say, law enforcement was able to determine through open source methods that the 0552 number was associated with a voice over, so a VoIP, right? Like a I think like Google Talk is like that, or Google Voice or whatever is like a VoIP text and call application that allows users to obtain another phone number for their mobile device separate from the number assigned to them by their wireless carrier, right? So law enforcement submitted an emergency disclosure request for the 0552 number based on the records provided for that said number. It was registered to the following email address, right? It's redacted, so we can't see the email. It says the records also indicate that said number had been accessed from the following IP address, right? And it just gives 3 digits for the IP. At approximately 6:02 p.m. on February 4th, 2026. So this was already 3 days after Nancy went missing, right? February 1st, February 4th. So law enforcement submitted an emergency disclosure request to the internet provider for the IP address and determined that the IP address was associated with Callella, residents in California. What do we think this guy did this for, right? So after Miranda warnings, he admitted to sending the 2 text messages to Annie and Tommaso. He admitted to using that VoIP account from which the 2 actual messages came from. Callella stated that he pulled family information from a cyber website, right? So he was able to get it off of a cyber website. But why them 2? Why didn't he contact Cameron? And yeah, like it. Okay, Miss Cassie. yes, if it was more difficult to contact Savannah, then why don't you contact Cameron? I just don't understand that. I don't get it. Why them too? There's no coincidences. I'm sorry. I just don't believe in that. It goes on to say that he pulled their phone numbers from a cyber website and that he had been following along and watching TV. When he said that he sent text messages, he was trying to see if the family would respond. Data received shows that approximately 3 minutes, listen to this part, the data received shows that approximately 3 minutes after Derrick made those text messages, right? He then called a family member of Nancy Guthrie's, right, which lasted 9 seconds. 9 seconds, right? So he called one of them. It doesn't say who, right? It doesn't say who, but it was either Annie or Tommaso, right? So after he texted Annie and Tommaso, he actually, when they didn't respond, he called one of them. And the call lasted 9 seconds. What was said there? What was said in that 9-second call, you guys? What do you think he said? Hi, Susan. Good to see you. Could it be because he could get their info because the cops searched their place so much? I never looked up anyone's number, so you can get it off certain websites and stuff. I haven't really looked up somebody's phone number in a long time, but usually it's landlines. But this obviously was cell phones. You can get in their tax records and stuff. It doesn't show. So that's freaking weird. It is not easy to find phone numbers anymore. Yeah, it's like we don't have the yellow pages, right? Or something like that. I haven't looked up anybody's phone number. So, but is that what you think? It's done? It's done? You think that's what was said? Could be. It's done. Where's my money? And then hang up kind of thing. Or 9 seconds could be anything like, are we ready to go or something? Could be. Hi, Ash Cash. Good to see you. We're talking about this court document relating to Derrick Callella in the beginning when he did the ransom, right? And we're talking about how he said he looked up Annie's number and Tommaso's, right? And then after he made a text to both their phones. He actually called one of their phones and the call lasted 9 seconds, right? Okay, I'll check, Julie. Give me a second. I want to finish this and then we'll go to the live and then I'll catch it. Give me just 1 second. So the 2 text messages have not been linked to the February 2nd ransom demand. I'm going to read that again. The 2 text messages, right? One to Annie, one to Tommaso, have not been linked to the ransom demand. That's what it says on here. And this is from the FBI. Okay. So thought that was pretty interesting, you guys. No coincidences in my opinion. All right. I'm going to check my email. Let me pull this up real quick and second and make myself smaller. All right. I'll turn see what's going on here.
You should follow us. You want to go up there as a collective group?
We'll exchange numbers now.
Yeah. Like I say we go, you know what?
Yeah, could be.
Law enforcement works on weekends, but I would say we were going to go yesterday, and I'm glad we did. Happened, but I think we should go on a Saturday. Plus, it's going to be the hottest of the week here on Saturday. Like literally, it's supposed to be on the upper 80s here. 90.
Yeah, because I haven't heard no searches happening this weekend.
No, me neither.
I should have got an eye opener when you and Josh moved over to San Francisco and Ripple.
I've never seen that. Hmm. That's interesting. That's interesting. I think so too, Tony. Yeah, I think so too, Bruce. Julie, do you know, I looked at the video, but I didn't see anything
Yeah, guys, please do not
with a
bash
star on
me.
it. So I want to go over some stuff with you guys.
And we all just get
The private detective that is on the case, right? Give me a second. Let me see. Play that while I'm here talking. Can you guys hear everything okay?
No, guys,
Just going to turn the sound down for a minute. So there's a private detective, right? A private investigator, not a private detective. Jeez. The investigator. And he actually, this is the private investigator. Let me show you a photo of him. Right here. It's him and his dog. Pretty doggo, right? So it was showing something earlier that there was a camera on one of the neighbors' fence. Do you see? Yeah, this is across the street, like adjacent to Nancy's house. You guys see that okay? Oh, did you, Julie? You got it off his? That's interesting. Okay, I'll have to do some more research. So this house would be if you came out of Nancy's driveway and made a right. It would be on the right-hand side. Now, we don't know if there was a vehicle, right? We don't know if there was a vehicle, but we have to think that maybe there had to have been, because think about it. How are they going to move Nancy around? Unless Nancy's somewhere close, right? If they had a vehicle, then this camera should have caught this person. But yeah, on the other hand, it seemed like this person was pretty careful not to get on, you know what I mean? They were pretty careful covering their tracks and stuff like that. I mean, they're having a rough time trying to collect DNA and evidence from this guy, right? Hi, Sarah. Good to see you, honey. Tennessee. Very cool. Hi. So if the perpetrator did actually take Nancy in a vehicle and went that direction, this camera should have caught him. But we haven't really heard anything other than, you know what I mean? We haven't heard anything about a vehicle. So let me pull something up for you. Let's see. Give me one second. I'm going to turn the sound out for this for a couple quick. There's another FBI truck, it looks like.
You get a chance to see if there were any badges on there?
Do you think that Nancy's home is going to Annie and Tommaso? Yeah, I think there has to be, right? Unless she's still in the area. Unless she is still in that area, but I'm second.
Cross the line, you get arrested.
Oh, what is this?
No trespassing signs, guys. There's no warning.
Online.
You get arrested and charged. That's why they put them up. That's the warning sign.
What? Oh, wow. Oh my gosh. Here, let me read this to you guys real quick. This is crazy. This is crazy. Hold on one second. This is nuts. This is a new article that just came out and like literally just came out a couple minutes ago. Check this out. Hi, Joyce. Good to see you. I hope your husband's doing okay. For Will, it has to be something like that, right? Okay, check this out, guys. Check this out. This is Dominic Evans. You guys, this is Dominic Evans. Can you guys see this? This is the bandmate of Tommaso's. Can you guys see this on the screen? Look at this. Online accusations and Guthrie abduction leave one family scared numb. Oh my God. You can see it? Okay. If you guys can see and hear me, put a 1 in the chat. My computer's a little slow. Hi, Linda. Good to see you. I'm getting a new microphone. I ordered a new microphone so I don't sound like really loud anymore. Awesome. Thanks, guys. Thank you. You see it? Okay. Let's read this. Hi, Summer. Good to see you. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I'm trying. If I can just get my computer to act right. So check this out, you guys. So online accusations and Guthrie abduction leave one family scared numb. A 5th grade teacher and his principal wife hid in their bedroom as dozens of people who believed he might be a kidnapper appeared on their suburban street. This is the drummer for Tommaso, guys. Holy shite. Hi, Al. Good to see you. 4 ads. Ew. What is YouTube being nasty, huh? I think she opened the door. She could have. Hey, Ree. Good to see you. Yeah, yeah. Check this out. Okay, I'm going to read it now. I know you guys are waiting. So this is the band member of Tommaso's. This literally just came out, right? Okay. Where is it at? A 6-year-old boy in Arizona spent his first night away from his parents this month, right? Talking about Dominic's son. From his parents this month, not because he was at a sleepover or away at a camp. It was because people had descended on his parents' suburban Tucson street, thinking his father might be the man who had abducted Nancy Guthrie. The boy's father, Dominic Evans, a 48-year-old elementary school teacher, plays drums in a band with one of Miss Guthrie's son-in-laws. For some people, that coupled with Mr. Evans' 1999 arrest for drunkenly swiping a calculator, and a watch while at a bar was enough. I thought there was more than that, but I could be wrong. He became their prime suspect. The accusations were levied online, but they have become a real-life nightmare for Mr. Evans and his wife. They hid in their bedroom with the lights off that night, too frightened to pick up their son from his grandmother's house for the fear of being followed. Wow. Days later, Another swarm of journalists, live streamers, and gawkers photographed the family's home and knocked on their neighbors' doors. The couple who met years ago in the copy room of the school where they worked have tried to live a private life in a quiet neighborhood where they are raising 3 boys. Instead, they have become the latest victims of America's internet-enabled fascination with crime and amateur efforts to solve the disappearance of Miss Guthrie, the 84-year-old mother of the television host Savannah Guthrie. Goes on to say, it doesn't matter that Mr. Evans spoke to investigators 2 weeks ago for roughly 40 minutes, and it goes on to say, and hasn't heard from them since. On social media, there are people who are sure the skied masked man at Miss Guthrie's doorstep in the early hours of February 1st was Mr. Dominic Evans. It's in the eyes, they say. That's strange. Didn't what's his face? Carlos say the same exact thing? Didn't Carlos say that he got pulled over because they said his eyes looked the same? Hi, Ron. Good to see you. Thanks for being here. Yeah, I know. Bad Fox. That's crazy, right? Carlos said the same freaking statement. It's because my eyes look the same. Wow. It says Mr. Dominic Evans and his wife Andrea spoke for the first time in an interview with the New York Times in Tucson this week. Both were often near tears as they described a blur of disturbing events. I feel like someone's taken my name, Dominic said, but for the reasons I don't know. Monetary, clickbait, or relevant entertainment, but there are innocent people that get hurt. Sheriff Chris Nanos of Pima County, Arizona, who is leading the investigation with the FBI, if he allows the FBI, right, said in an interview that he was frustrated by many of the accusations. He said he did not want to rule out anyone beyond Miss Guthrie's relatives and their spouses, whom he cleared last week, but he said he felt for Mr. Evans. This is obviously Nancy's home, and then that's when they had all the cars lined up. It says, Dominic's going through hell, and it's horrible, Sheriff Nanos said. And I don't know what to tell him, except he probably should be speaking with some attorneys and sue some of these people for libel. I wish I could jump out and defend every single one of them that's being falsely accused, he added. Mr. Evans' connection to the Guthrie family began in 2007 when he joined a rock band called Early Black, right, with Tommaso Cioni after responding to a Craigslist ad, and the two started jamming regularly with the guitarist at some point. Tommaso, the bassist, mentioned that he was married to the older sister of Savannah Guthrie, the Today Host show. Mr. Evans said he met Nancy Guthrie only once in 2011 when he brought his oldest son to hunt for Easter eggs at her home. So Dominic's saying that he's only met Nancy once in 2011. Wow. Hey, Cal. What do you think? Do you think that he's only met her once? I mean, I have no reason to not believe him, but what do you guys think? I want to hear your opinions and your thoughts down below. So he goes on to say, Dominic recalls vividly what he was doing when he learned that something had happened to Nancy. It was the night of February 1st, and he and his wife were putting their 2 younger sons to bed in separate rooms, each lying with one son until he fell asleep. As Miss Evans scrolled through Instagram from her son's bed, she saw that Miss Guthrie had been reported missing. She texted her husband in the other room, and he responded with disbelief. Mr. Evans sent a message to Tommaso telling him that he was there to support him. But within days, the storm of accusations came for them both. In the first days after Miss Guthrie was abducted, online suspicion turned to Tommaso, in large part because of a podcast host who had claimed that he was a suspect. Then people zeroed in on Mr. Evans, noting a conviction for drunken driving in 1999 bar incident, for which he served a year and a half on probation. He graduated from the University of Arizona a few years later and has been teaching ever since. On February 10th, the day that investigators released footage from Miss Guthrie's doorbell camera, people began to speculate whether the man pictured wearing a mask and carrying a pistol was Mr. Dominic Evans, posting a side-by-side image of the two and analyzing their eyes, brows, and lashes. Mr. Dominic Evans and his wife arrived home later that day and noticed more cars than usual at a nearby park. Within minutes of walking inside, many of those cars pulled up onto the street. Mr. Evans remembers seeing young people sitting in the back of a truck as if their home was a macabre attention. Macabre? Is that how you say it? Attraction. Excuse me. I need better glasses. The couple told their son, a teenager, not to come home, and they felt they could not retrieve their youngest son from their grandmother's house because some of the cars remained on their street until the early morning. It was all night, looking through a window, trying not to let any light out of our home, said Miss Evans, 39, a principal in the neighboring school district. She said she had been scared numb by it all. Days later, on February 13th, Mr. Dominic Evans asked his school principal to hold a brief staff meeting where Mr. Evans addressed the speculation with other teachers and said he would be taking a few days off. That week, he also met with investigators from the FBI and the Pima County Sheriff's Department, who he said had asked about his band, his friendship with Tommaso, and his whereabouts on the night that Nancy Guthrie was taken. At home with his family, he told them. But about 5 p.m. on February 13th, several journalists and live streamers reported that a SWAT vehicle had left the sheriff's department's headquarters. That sent a flood of people back to the couple's neighborhood, anticipating that Dominic might be the target. Their address was posted online. This one felt really, really scary because it was like everyone was waiting for someone to come to our house, Miss Evans said. And it says Dominic's first thought was that he had been swatted by someone wishing him harm. They told their 6-year-old to stay away from the window and keep quiet. As it turned out, the police operation was actually targeting a home 30 minutes away, where investigators questioned and released someone. So he thought that he was going to be swatted? Okay, Cassie. So Dominic thought his house was going to be swatted? That's weird. I found her on TikTok, but let me see if I can just Google. Isn't that strange? Huh. I just think, so he thought he was going to be swatted. Wow. It says, as it turns out, the police operation was actually targeting a home 30 minutes away where investigators questioned and released someone. As of Tuesday, the abduction of Nancy remained a mystery. Savannah Guthrie, the youngest of Miss Guthrie's 3 children, offered a $1 million reward for information that leads investigators to her mother, saying the family knows she may be dead but is holding out hope. In recent days, the accusatory onslaught of Dominic has eased, and he has been able to go back to teaching. He said he had gotten support from colleagues and the parents of his 5th graders who he had feared might believe speculation posted online. But the lasting effects are clear. The other day, Dominic worried that a man was following him at an apartment store. Miss Evans can't help pulling out her phone and searching for her husband's name. She wants to know in advance if people might mob their neighborhood. None of this is real, but there's so much of it, Miss Evans said, of speculation. How can anyone decipher or catch all of it? Wow. What do you guys think of that? That's a picture of him up here. What do you guys think of that? That's kind of crazy, right? Yeah, why does he think I mean, I see that people are saying stuff, right? But that's just crazy. So he thought he was going to get swatted. Yeah, I find it crazy too that they would do that. There was a lot of people saying stuff about the bandmate. A lot. Friends of the federal prosecutors were on scene, so that means they think it's crossed state lines or the border. This means the case is going to go federal. Could be. It absolutely could be. Wow. That's nuts. All right, let's go. Let's see what's going on here with the live view real quick. I feel bad for his family. Let's see what's going on here, guys. Anything interesting going on outside? Oops, I guess I need to turn it on here. Okay.
Catalina Foothills neighborhood, particularly that 4 major intersection, should be properly looked at. And at least
I think we took back roads out.
This person.
Goodness, Pam. Yeah, I think that. See that, Tomo? Let me look real quick. It's a blue. It's a blue. Oh my God, what the hell is the name?
Yeah, so very, very interesting. Send me over that.
Ooh, guys, let me show you this.
If you get the chance.
Yeah.
Previous unseen Ring camera video shows vehicles on a back road route near Nancy Guthrie's home the morning of her abduction. Give me a sec. Might just give me a second.
Nice. EG's on the way.
And
Yeah, we'll restart Facebook here shortly, guys.
all right, computer, run a little bit better, please.
Super chat, hit another super chat. That's what
Ouch. 911 call. I want to play too for you guys. Give me a sec.
Female found a backpack, and you didn't say what case, but she said thought it was connected to a case.
Last night.
I posted that.
Really?
This was an actual scanner call.
Benton Highway.
Hmm.
That's down by the police department.
Yeah.
Or
No,
the
it,
Pima County Sheriff's Office.
it
Hi,
could be someone
Robin.
just
Good to see
being
you, my
proactive,
dear. How
but
you
she
doing?
did say the dispatcher said she believed.
Yeah, look, they got footage. If you give me a second, I'm trying to load the video. Got video.
In regards to the 911 dispatch call that came across saying that morning that
Yes.
somebody was hanging out the window.
Yeah. So
Anything came about?
not related.
How do I pull this
Not
up here?
related.
But they asked because too many people were asking about it.
Did they even make contact with that vehicle?
I don't know what they
Say
did,
not
but the
related.
sheriff put his neck out there and said it's unrelated.
That's
All right, I'm gonna pause this for a minute because I have new video showing on a Ring camera the night Nancy went missing. Let me see if I can make it larger. I don't know how to blow the photo up. Blow up? No. Okay. Here. I'm going to try to slow it down. So you see, it looks like a white. So it says, breaking, previously unseen Ring camera video shows vehicles on a back road route near Nancy Guthrie's home the morning of her disappearance. Let me see if I can do that. Will it make it larger? No, of course not. What do you think about that? 3 Great Danes. Oh my gosh. I got one crazy dog. Here, let's see if I can try to get it to go slower. So it looks like a white. Ooh, it's going fast. Damn, how do I make this larger? Can I make this freaking thing bigger? Oh, that's what I sometimes freaking drives me crazy when I can't upload this. How do I make this bigger? Can't do it. So it looks like a white. Can you guys see that? Ooh, it's going fast. It looks like a white SUV. Can you guys see that? It's a white SUV. There has to be a way to make this stinking thing bigger. Please make it bigger. Oh, is that the actual link? Let me see if that's the actual link here. So it's hauling ass. It's some kind of white SUV. It kind of looks like actually looks like a Cybertruck kind of. Trying to catch it before it. Damn, it's fast. Let me see if I can pull it up here on. Oh, yes. I got a better view of it. Give me a sec. This is way better. Way bigger. All right. Way bigger. Let's see. Pull this up here. All right. Get me off the screen. Okay. Look at this. How do I make that larger? All right. Perfect. Now I can pause and play it. There's no sound on it. You guys see that really big and clear? Awesome. I'm going to remove myself and play that. Yeah, it does. I'm going to see if I could slow it down. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to see if I could freeze frame it here. So let's see. Well, there's a car going that way too. All right, let's play it regularly and then let's do this. Okay, speed. Let's slow it down a little bit. Let's do that right there. Let's see. I know they heard a lady screaming out one car, but I don't think this is it. Out of a blue car. Blue Impala, maybe? I've got it on slow motion, you guys. Let's see. Yep, this was the night she went missing. Timestamp down here. How long is this video? 2 minutes? All right, let's see. All right. Oh my gosh, Fox, come on. There it goes right there. Jesus Christ, they can't freaking pot. Their stupid website. Come on, go back. Can you please stop? All right. Technical issues. For some reason, when I hit the play button, it wants to. Jeez. All right. There's the first one. Let me see if I can slow it down again. Speed, normal. We'll just do that one. All right. That was a car. And then I know the SUV is getting ready to come up in just a second. You know, this has to be the neighbor with the fence, you guys, with the blue gates. You know what I'm talking about? Yeah, 2:36 a.m. Yeah. This has to be the one with the blue green gate thing on the front. What is wrong with their website? Oh, it drives me insane. All right, I'm just going to let it play, and then I'll pause it if I see, because they're... All right, let's go. Come on. 2, 1. Yep. Oh, come on. Stop doing that. It's definitely an SUV. God, I hate their website. All right, let's just play it through. So that's a white SUV. The first one was a car. You think one of these could be the perpetrator's vehicle? So this is the neighbor across the street. I know it is, with the blue gates. I'm going to pull it up real quick. The one I showed you in the... Holy shit, they're flying. That looks like another SUV. What is that, 3 now? Let's see. Yeah, it's their website. I'll put the link. Hold on. There's the white SUV going that way here. Hold on. This is the link to that article right there. I'm just gonna record it off my phone and then do freeze frames from there after the live. So this is this house right here. Actually, let me grab where... That looks like an older car right there that just went by. If I can record the video, I can actually zoom in and slow it down by the frames. But I can't do it on this while it's on their website. Damn it. Another white SUV or minivan. That's a lot of traffic going through there at night, right? Shit, where is that? I'll just go on X. All right, where are we at here? There goes a black SUV right there. I want to make sure this is the same house. Oh, someone slowed it down. Good. Okay, hold on. Someone actually slowed it down. That's perfect. Thank you. Let me pull up the slow down version. Did they slow down the whole thing or? It looks like a freaking okay. Give me a second, guys. I'm gonna pull up the slow down. Let's see. All right. All right, give me a second. I'm pulling this up for you. If I can get it to freaking play here. Can you just make it larger? All right. We're going to remove this and we're going to go to the slowed down version. Give me a sec. I'm trying to make this larger for you guys. All right. Make it larger. Okay. Let's get rid of that. Okay. Here we go. You guys see that? So is this the whole video? It's 11 seconds. So look at the top of the vehicle right there. It looks like one of those cyber trucks to me. But see the back of it? Doesn't it look like a cyber truck? I don't know. I could be wrong. I think that's otherwise verified. The last day Savannah saw her should be the last day she, yeah. What do you guys think that looks like? What kind of vehicle does that look like to you guys? Thank you, Linda. Hyundai, yeah. Like, look at the back of it. Hold on. Look at underneath. Okay, let me play it. It's got a weird back end, though, you guys. All right, that's parked there. I swear it looks like a freaking cyber truck. I've never seen a white cyber truck, though. All right, let's do it again. That's parked. Unless it's some like an electric vehicle. Electric vehicles are quite quiet. You think, yeah. Hyundai electric, maybe Buick SUV, Range Rover, Hyundai. I'm gonna shit, my phone's like going off. I don't know. I swear it looks like a freaking white cyber truck, but yet I'm blind. So let's see what other people are saying here too. Okay. White Prius electric hatchback. I think it's an Escalade. Michael did say the color could be distorted because of the night vision. I don't know. The top of it. Range Rover, Hyundai. How long is the sheriff's big? Oh no. My question is, how long has Sheriff Big Man had of this video? Thinking the car was involved. Yeah, no, I agree. The back looks like a Dodge Charger. Yeah, with like the slanted taillights. Kia Soul. Okay. Interesting. It's got a lifting rear gate, not side open back door trunk. Okay. Charger. Yes, the back lights are very unique. Used to make tail lights. All right, let's play it again, slower. Here, you know what? Can I slow down this freaking video here? We'll just do that. That way I don't have to fight with the computer to see this part right here. What did that Range Rover look like? I'm going to pull up the picture of the Range Rover. Hold on. Give me a sec. The reason why I say Cybertruck, I mean, I can't really make any difference out because I remember when JLR just first got there, like within a week, there was a Cybertruck that went by and he's like, oh, Cybertruck, which I mean, they're not that unique. You know what I mean? But a white one, but yet the color, it could look white because it's a black and white video too. So where is that photo of the Range Rover? I have it. Hold on. But I want to show you guys where this is most likely coming from. I don't want to. So there's a house that is adjacent. Shit, hold on. Okay, there's a house that is adjacent from Nancy's home, right? It's adjacent, like across the street, like a couple homes down, and it has a camera on the gate, and that's where the camera is. You guys see it? See, the camera is literally right on the gate. So I think that is where this footage is coming from. I'm trying to get a better, I'll have to go actually look on Google Earth to get a better view of it, but I want to show you a picture of the Range Rover too. Let's see here. Is that in front of it? No. Okay. Let me show you the Range Rover really quick. I have a picture of it matching with, shit, hold on. So this, let me crop it, make it easier to see for you guys. Okay, done. Come on. Phone wants to blow up, and I'm going to rotate it. Could it be this vehicle? Could that be this vehicle? It's got the, right here. Could it be this vehicle here? The Range Rover? It's got the black all the way up to the, you know what I mean? The windows, it's like all blacked out on top. This is the Range Rover. Right here, what I'm holding in my hand on the phone is the one that was towed. This is the one that was taken into evidence. Yeah. It doesn't look as round, right? Like as the Range Rover. It doesn't look as bubbly, I guess, if you want to say it. Let me see if I can make it better. Hold on. Let's see here. Even with freaking slow motion, man, it's hard to. I'm going to work on it some. It's got really distinct back. Like it's. Come on. All right. Pause right there. Pause right there. There is the side of it. Yeah, the black windows. Huh. And it's got the black underneath, you guys. Look. Like this one. Look. It's got the black underneath. Do you see right here? Look. This could be silver. It just looks white because of the black and white camera. And then the Range Rover's got the silver on top too. So could it be the same? Windows have same slanted from the front to the back. Yeah. But I got to see what the taillights look. See, the taillights I think are different though than this one. These taillights are more like across, right? The one in the photo, the taillights go up. Back slant, wrong direction. Yeah, the back's completely different, I think, too. Yeah, let me make this larger. All right. I'm going to have to mess around with the video when I'm done with the live. Yeah, see what the hell are those vehicles that have the back end like that, too? I know my vehicle doesn't look like that from the back. Looks like Back to the Future car. Let's see here. Come on. Yeah, it's blurry right there. Yeah, I know this is the house that they got the camera footage off of that I was showing you guys. Has to be, because it has this black thing out in front. Wow. Okay. Very neat. Very neat. What do you guys think? Yeah. Someone was saying, Sharon, that, and I've tried this on my camera, but it didn't work. if you put a flashlight right at night, right? If you're in front of your Ring camera or whatever, if you put a flashlight over it, that you can get colored, it'll change to color. And I'm like, no, it won't. Like it blinds the camera. It looks green. Someone was saying it'll change to color. And they're like, I work with cameras, I know. So of course I went and did it. And I'm like, no, it does not work. You cannot turn into color. Hi, Jeanette. Good to see you. Unfortunately, I don't think it is the Range Rover. Not sure. Do you guys know what kind of Tina? It kind of does resemble a Tesla, kind of. Somebody asked something. Yeah, it's because the black and white camera. It could be any color. Yeah. Silver or white. We know it's a lighter colored vehicle, though. We know it's not black or dark blue or dark green. So it's definitely white or silver. Right? Yeah, silver. My vehicle's silver, right? Like a light colored silver. And when I look at it through my Ring camera, it looks a lot lighter at night when it's black and white, right? It looks lighter. Now it doesn't look this light. And I have a light colored silver. I don't have a dark colored silver, like a charcoal color. So it could very well be a white vehicle. And so I was just trying to compare it with my Ring camera. Or it could be like a light colored gray or something, maybe. I don't know. Yeah. But I'm very curious. Let me see if anybody else is kind of like messed with the. We'll go back over here to the live view, and I'm gonna look to see if anybody else has messed with the footage. Just see if we could pull off. If they got this footage, why didn't they say this is the kind of car to look out for? I don't understand. Like, why wouldn't they put a?
One thing should be FOIA requested as well. FOIA request that car.
Oh, what did I hit? Okay. Let's see if I can find a better one.
Prepping the house. Yep. Right. Took some things out. They did.
It does kind of look like a Tesla.
And then the gardener guy.
Ooh, the silver light blue is pretty.
Yep.
Give me a minute. I'm going to see if I can find
Nancy's favorite plants. Yep. Looks like a Toyota Prius.
He says Prius.
Claw Y8228. Like a Toyota Prius. Seeing if it resembles any of these vehicles here.
It kind of looks like.
Does it match any of the vehicles seen here? These are more like bigger SUVs.
Yeah, this one's not
JLR, I heard that
a large
many of the
SUV.
neighbors are offering their driveway for people to park. Brian and yesterday, but
Oh,
people think
where's Julie? She sent me an email earlier. I see what she's talking about now. With the star on the backpack, you guys? Look at this. Another Tesla-related crime. Yeah. I need a freaking Tesla. I was just bitching about my vehicle using so much gas today. I literally didn't even go 60 miles and it used
this is a nice
over a
spot.
quarter tank of gas. It's crazy.
It really is.
Hey, Robin, good to see you. Oh my gosh. Let's see. I want to show you guys these pictures. For those looking into security companies that have a black star logo, please consider the suspect's backpack clips. Let's look at this. I wish I could do two different things. It sucks. I got something to show you with the backpack. Give me a minute. What Look at this. So these are the backpack clips on the suspect's backpack. Look, this is what she was trying to tell me earlier. Okay. Julie was. Thank you, Julie. I was trying to figure out what she was trying to show me, but this is it. Oh, gosh, Cassie. I have a freaking gas guzzling pickup truck. It's horrible. But I have no vehicle payments, so I don't know what's. Okay, so there's little star clips is what. But that's on the backpack here. She said, for those looking into security companies that have a black star logo, please consider the suspect's backpack clips. And then she's referenced the backpack right here. Oh, okay. Hold on. That's interesting. Very interesting. Oh, thank you, Miss Robin, for becoming a member here, my dear. Thank you, my dear. We appreciate you. I don't have cool noises like Justin does. Here, we'll do that one. Thank you. Thank you so much. Yeah, I did a stupid like a couple months ago with my members on accident. I accidentally deleted a bunch of members because I was trying to change stuff around. All right, let me do this real quick. I'm going to put the live back on, and then I'm going to try to see if I can find a better video of that car, you guys. Give me a sec. Let me put this on here too. All right. You guys see that? There we go. Make myself smaller.
He left.
Oh, thank you, Miss Tina, for becoming a new member here as well. You guys are so sweet.
Find out.
Thank you, thank you.
Who could it be?
Where did my thingy go? Thank you. It's not doing the noise here.
Yeah, it's.
Thank you, Miss Tina.
Definitely in the garage, I think.
Computer's freezing up here. Oh my goodness. All right, let's see. Welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, they are. Imported cars are very expensive. Absolutely. Mazdas are supposed to be really good cars. Really good on gas. All right, let me see if I can find a better.
Oh, hotel keys.
Let's see. Anybody slow down that freaking video? Looks like the Range Rover to me. Oh, give me a second. Pull this up. Range Rover to me. Back is different because the light being. Yeah, that could be Canadian girl. Absolutely. Because of the lights. You know what I noticed in my Ring camera? Lights look green, but I have an old Ring camera too. So it's a couple years old. It's not one of the new ones. I noticed that the lights weren't green in that one, but they could have also just. I'm looking for a better video. Give me
Thank you.
a second. All right, she just posted another one, said slower. Let me watch it first, because is it only just a couple of seconds? So you can pause it though. And
oh, I gotta take a call.
but what about the? It looks like a square back end. Let me see. I'm gonna pull it up on my phone and see if I can. Thank you guys. You guys rock. I appreciate you. Yes, yeah. Let me see if I can pull this up real quick. What was that popping noise? Do you guys hear that popping noise?
Shout out Charlie, Reyes, Tammy. Thank you guys, and also Michelle.
There has to be something with Carlos's phone. I mean, I know it pinged, but they still haven't given it back to him as of a couple days ago. I mean, they still might have. Video is still being reviewed. Digital evidence is still being analyzed. Okay. What's that popping noise? Do you hear a popping noise? Hold on. Let me get rid of. There we go. Okay, check this out. So, tactical realignment. So, retired FBI agent Jason Pack told Fox News Digital that the reduction of the FBI agents in Tucson doesn't mean the investigation is slowing down. Leads are still being worked. Video is still being reviewed. Digital evidence is still being analyzed. Why don't they put out more though? Like, I don't understand that. Ashcash, as of now, I believe it has not. There was a post that came out the other day, and they said they're still looking into evidence. So I took it as no. Hold on one second. Let me see if I can find that real quick. Give me one.
We got another former law enforcement officer going to be calling in here soon. So, in a law enforcement perspective, we want to hear from former.
Oh, I want to play this for you guys.
The person's name is going to have to be anonymous.
Check this out, you guys.
Former law enforcement.
I'm going to turn JLR down for a minute, and I want to play this for you. So this actually came out, right? It's a recording. It's a Pima County sergeant in dispatch audio from February 20th. Reflects that a caller by the name reported spotting missing person killer. It says identified a Ron Shaw, but this was on the 20th. But I just want to play it for you guys. Hold on one second. Where's the? Hear that? Isn't that weird? So this was on the 20th. They were talking about a guy named Ron Shaw. Ron Shaw as a county sergeant in the dispatch audio. He came across saying missing person killer. Thought that was freaking weird, right? Let me see.
What is this?
Okay, yes. So
what is this?
You need to slow you down.
there's another white van.
Yeah. I've not gone off this shit.
She still got them at the house. Hello.
I watched JLR during the Diddy trial because Mom could actually understand what he was trying to say, but he's. Yeah, I know. I think everybody's mentally exhausted from this whole cases again, and then just somebody just walk in front of his camera. Okay, so regarding Annie Guthrie's vehicle, I'm just going to read this to you. Multiple people have asked me what is the status on Annie Guthrie's car after it was taken for processing in this case, right? I asked Pima County Sheriff's Department today and received this response.
You paid for it?
All we can say at this time, so that's all they're saying. What
It's on me.
does that mean to you guys? Put it in the comments below. Does that mean that they still have it? All we can say at this time, the vehicle is still part of the investigation. So that's telling me that they still have it, right? Someone wrote, the sheriff said they are victims and cleared them, despite their vehicles still being used as part of the investigation. That's some pretty serious tea. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I've never seen this guy before. Was he? Been here?
Someone says, I often work in abuse cases, and one way stalkers sometimes track their victims is by sticking an air tag on their vehicles to her home. That possibly could be why and how the car is being used in evidence.
47 front door cam disconnected.
But why?
Back camera that triggered at 212, pacemaker 228. Back door is probably supposedly open. They probably disconnected front, so no one saw them bring her.
Did I cut out? Okay, I'll say it again. Probably because I got two. I'll read it again. I'll read the whole thing again. Okay. Multiple people have asked me what the status is on Annie Guthrie's car after it was taken in for the processing, right, in this case. So the Pima County Sheriff's Office said this. This was yesterday. All we can say at this time is the vehicle is still part of the investigation. Someone replied and said, I often and one way stalkers sometimes track their victims is by putting air tags on them. He had been stalking Nancy. Maybe they put an air tag on Annie's vehicle. But, you know, guys, like, I honestly don't think that someone would go through all of this. Like, what is the point? What is the end game here? Seriously. What are they wanting to achieve by taking an 84-year-old woman? Like, I don't understand it, guys. Unless they have something to gain by it, right? Either paid or my computer's trying to die on me here. We have parking, but I think you have to pay for it. It's fascinating, yeah.
That were on the side said that was
Agree, baffled. I believe they have it. If the car is still in evidence, then why are they cleared?
Pima County
Yes,
Sheriff,
contradicts itself, right?
their department has no public
Contradicts itself.
employees on the website.
Give me a sec. I want to see if I can
Not
find
even the sheriff. You can't even. So you don't even know who works there, what their position is. Public
Pima County set up with
no.
cars. Okay, I already got that.
He says
There's something else. Yeah.
PCS of Manos' email address, so they won't even give out his email.
What?
So nobody in the public can actually email the sheriff and have him read it.
yeah.
It has to go through their.
Okay,
Well,
so
I mean, some of these counties you can't even get the email to the sheriff.
yeah, he does contradict
some
himself.
people, I mean,
Revenge,
there's no
Sometimes-
employee
and they
there
took it
listed
out on the
their
mother.
website, right?
Yeah.
I can see an air tag too, but like, I just don't think
We're
it.
approaching the 3 o'clock clock hour, folks.
I want to
Callella
tell you something.
investigates
So
not
they
having
have
conversation
now
about this
placed, they have now installed a surveillance camera on Nancy Guthrie's home.
says it's a Nissan Cube
And that was where, and I'm going to show you a picture of it.
of that vehicle.
It looks like it's right by the garage. Actually, it is the garage.
Look at this thing.
Hey, spare time, anonymous caller.
Hold on.
Uh-uh.
Nissan Cube.
Or I didn't hear an anonymous caller. I do want to show you something though. Look at
This is
this.
interesting. A Nissan Cube. What do you think? It's just like a bunch of lighting in the back.
Yeah, the lights seem to be up more though.
A lot of people say they think it's a Prius. But this is
Somebody in my chat, now they're putting a camera by the garage. Wouldn't you? Yeah, that's probably why Comcast is there. Yeah.
Again.
Also, probably they work with the police and stuff too to get.
We'll do it again.
What is that?
Slow mode.
Oh, that's a video. Yeah, here. Can't see anything. It's reflection.
Where'd it go?
Too much sun.
Someone drilling there. Hold on.
They're drilling because they're putting cameras up. They're putting cameras up. That's why they're drilling. That's why. You got to drill the cameras into the home. Give me a sec. That's what he's hearing.
Looks like the back is downward with like lights. It's white.
I don't know, guys. It looks like a cyber truck to me. Here, let me see if I can pull it up.
Pretty much the looks like it slants down towards the back.
The back. Hold on. Swear it looks like a freaking cyber truck.
The Cube doesn't do that. The Cube doesn't slant in the back. It's just.
Look at the cyber truck, you guys.
Prius.
Could it be the cyber truck?
White.
No?
But the Prius does.
See, the cyber truck has taillights all the way up. That's left to right. See, Prius or Cybertruck? A Prius.
Prius Sport. Maybe it's something.
Oh no.
Slant.
That drives around there. Here, let me take my camera off because my computer hates me. Here, I'm going to do this. Yeah, and that's why I mentioned it too, because oh, where'd you go? Oh my gosh, chat moves too fast. You don't think it's a Cybertruck? There was a Cybertruck that drove by a couple times. Let's try to figure out what it is. All right. I think it might be an electric vehicle though. Hold on one second. I wonder if I can actually use Grok to tell me what it is. Give me a second. Someone probably heard me say that. Maybe Grok can tell me.
Sunshine, NP5MR, Sunshine. If you're here, NP5MR. Thank you.
Let's see here.
Thank you. People think it's a cool Kia Soul.
How do I get it? If I can get an actual better picture of this, there we go.
All right, we got sandwiches.
God, that face is accurate.
Don't mind me munching. While we wait to find out what's going on.
If I can crop it, maybe, and then
Got law enforcement here.
that damn cactus wasn't in the way.
Uh-oh.
Try to get the back end of it real
Thank you.
quick.
Uh-oh, law enforcement's here.
Hmm. What are those other electric?
Jeez.
There we go.
He's leaving. Law enforcement enforcing no parking on Nancy
All
Guthrie.
right, let's see here. All right, I've cropped the pictures of it.
Bear. It's gonna get you a ticket.
Let's see.
I'll have to pay your fine.
Okay, I'm gonna put the photos into Grok.
Got lunch.
It says what kind of Polestar.
Jeez.
Let's see what Grok said. Yeah, it could be the light reflection. That's why it looks like a Cybertruck. Give me a second. I'm gonna post. I got 2 images of it. We'll do the side and we'll do the back. Okay. Grok, tell me what
Coming out. Nope.
kind of vehicle this
Down there.
is.
Trying to force everything up. What do we got?
All right, let's see what it says. It's thinking. Grok is thinking right now. Here we go. This is what Grok said. I'm going to turn JLR down. A minute. All right, Grok said the image appears to show it says black SUV, likely a large full-size ones, Chevrolet Suburban, GMC Yukon, Cadillac Escalade, like someone mentioned in the chat, or similar model that's been modified or equipped with an extended canopy or roof structure over the top rear area. The shape and height suggest a SUV rather than a sedan or pickup. There's a distinct dark canopy-like extension, possibly fabric, hardtop add-on, or security privacy cover, protruding over part of the vehicle, which is sometimes unusual for standard consumer models. Bright headlights, taillights are on with that crowd of people. Okay, never mind. That's not. Let's look at the other one. Let's look at the other picture that I put in for the side of it and see what it says here. I don't think it's a large SUV by no means, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Let's do another view of it. Okay. Grok, tell me what type of vehicle this is. All right, let's do another side view of it. Okay, hold on. I'll put the photos up. Okay, so I did another side of the vehicle, right? Like I did the back and then I did the side. Now it's saying most likely a Chevrolet Suburban or Cadillac Escalade, GM. All right, now I'm going to put the photos up. Give me a second. I'll pull the photos up. These are just my screenshots, so don't laugh at my screenshots here. Okay. I just cropped basically the video. I wish that cactus wasn't in the way. Okay. Let's see. Let me open up my email real quick and pull them up. Come on, Google, hurry up on pictures. Thank you, Sharon, for buying me a coffee. You rock. I appreciate you. All right, guys, it's sending to my email. Give it just a second. I sent that right? Yep, it's in there. There we go. All right. Let me remove JLR for a sec, and we're going to look at these photos of the vehicle. Give me a sec. Oh, shit. Hold on. Share the screen. Okay, and we'll zoom in because now that I did a crop, let's see these right there. All right, here's a cropped version of the vehicle. What do you guys think? You guys see that? What does that look like to you? That's the side of it. See, it looks like it do you see this part right here? This is the back of it. It looks like it's up more, but it could be the lights too. The top. It does look white though, right? All right, let's look at the other one, the other cropped. This is the back end of it. You guys see that? Kia KV9 has slanted weird lights. Okay, let's go look up Kia KV9. Let's see what it looks like here. Kia KV9. Let's look. Images. Well, can I pull up the back of it? Oh yeah, I see that. There we go. There's the back of it right there. Here, let's remove that for a minute. Let's go look at the Kia KV9 and see if we can tell the difference. So this, add a stage. There's the Kia KV9 here. Since I can't add two separate things to my StreamYard here, we'll do this here. Yeah. So this is the back of the vehicle, right? Or the side back. It kind of does look like that Kia. It kind of does. Here's the other photo. Look at the side. The freaking cactus wasn't in the way. We definitely know what kind of car it is. And that's the side of it. Hey, I think you're onto something there. Or Kia Soul, yeah. Wow, guys. KV9. Yeah, it does look like that, doesn't it? The backlights. Let's see. Wow, that's pretty spot on. It's got the same strange thing that laps over on the top, right? Like that lip thing that it's got there by the back window. Hey, I think you're actually spot on. Because look at the back on this. When I got the back picture there, that's the back. So that would be the back right here. Where all the dark, or all that, just like this white one here to the right. What do you guys think? It's like the same kind of shaping and everything, right? I mean, there you got a glare from the front lights. So it's kind of, I think you guys are onto something. You think it's the same car? Yeah, federal prosecutors, and FBI. Yeah. Holy shit, guys. So who owns a KV9 Kia? That is interesting. I wonder if they already know. Let's see real quick. Okay, let's put it back on and see if anything happened. What are they bringing out? Hold on.
Well, we were very responsible by being here. We pick up
Good job, guys.
We don't leave anything behind.
Let me see if I can do better screenshots too. Hi, Anastasia. Good to see you, my love.
I think each day we'd fold up the tent.
Yeah, Baffled. I think you are onto something as well. It has the same lip on the back like this car. It's got this distinctive
We gave that media people one last chance. Guys, what kind of
lip
drinks
on
are
the
these?
back.
Some type of, they're called Easy.
Let me see.
One's a strawberry, one's a root beer.
I want to root beer.
You eat them with a spoon, kind of.
I got one.
EV9.
No, it's
Is
just
it
something we
a
would drink because it's
it's electric
we're in
too,
the
right?
hottest
So
of
it's
the
really
hot parts.
quiet. Hi, honey. Yeah, it is spot on, right,
Next
guys?
hour started to get
I'm
cold.
gonna try to do some video editing on that and do some more screenshots and see if I can put a side by
Justice
side.
says, see Fox News release of video cars passing Nancy
You know what? Let me
Guthrie's
do
night
this.
she went missing. Yeah, we discussed that,
Kia
Stephanie.
KV9.
Discussed
I'm gonna try to put them side by side. Give me a sec.
Many people are suggesting different vehicles.
Oh shit. Here's a really good one I could put side by side. In the back too. Let's do this.
My take is,
Save.
why is there a vehicle
And it's
going around
electric,
the
so it's
neighborhood
quiet.
that's about the same distance away at the same time that the person probably left this house a little after 2:30 a.m.
Grok can't remove the cactus.
February 1st. Through the
I
area.
could see if
That vehicle
ChatGPT can.
should at the very least
Give me a second.
the
I'm gonna try
occupants
to
of that
put these
vehicle
two together
should
real quick.
at
Let
the
me go
very
into my
least be
Canva.
speaking to law enforcement.
That's freaking crazy.
Law enforcement should just ask them
Okay.
who they are. At the very least, clear them.
Give me a
I
sec,
mean,
guys.
you
I'm
have
trying
a
to do
vehicle,
some photo editing
said
here to
I-
match these.
Very, the proximity here. I don't know. You
Upload.
guys got the article. You know the time. But it's a
that.
little after 2:30 a.m. But it's literally like within minutes.
Okay. Add those.
From this location, which some suspect.
Well, if they had a license plate reader on that light, because did they go by that light?
I'm just gonna get rid of all
Which way
this
would it look?
and just try to. Damn cactus, get out of the way.
I'll have to look up their name later in the database and find out exactly the location.
No, let me just do
They're
this.
saying it's 2.5 miles away, but within the same neighborhood.
It's not 2.5. It's the house down the road.
And it very well can explain, and it's avoiding traffic jams, so it very well.
Took back roads. Of course they did. Background remover.
So keep your comments coming. I mean,
All right. I wonder if I can move that sideways. Okay.
you ain't gonna get the
Wow,
guy via
that's
DNA,
crazy. It is so similar, you guys. All
for
right.
whatever reason, because they didn't obtain the DNA properly, or they just don't have it, or it's mixed. and they
It looks
can't
like
do
it has a
takes
sticker or
while.
something in the right hand
Okay, I got
corner.
a
That
phone call here, and we're gonna get somebody in the chat. Hello,
give me a sec.
former LE.
Okay. Can I make that better?
Oh yes, sir. Yes, sir.
No, that's too dark.
Oh really? Can you text it to me? Let me see if I got it right now. Okay.
Oh my god.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to be here Monday, so I'd like to tag along with you if you don't mind. Yeah. You mind if I tag along with you and you do some of your what you feel like you're looking at?
All right, guys. I'm gonna pull this picture up so we can compare it. Check the black star, maybe the porch has trees. Oh yeah, Karen, I did look at that off of his backpack. It looks like it's just part of the backpack though, but I'll definitely look more into it. Give me a sec.
Yeah, I'm going to look it up now.
Here, I put the vehicles next to each other, so let's compare them. It does look like it. I put them all together, so hold on. I'm trying to get it to upload to so I can pull them up for you guys. Okay. Did it send to my email? Hold on. There it is. Perfect. Okay. Okay.
So that neighborhood,
Come on.
viewers, this. Thank you so much, and keep me informed. You can text me, and
All right, let's see what he's going to show us first.
All right, sounds good, my friend. Thank you.
Hold on one second. I got the photos. I put them together. Let's see what he's going to show us real quick, and then
This is our
I put all those photos
mascot,
together.
James, that we spoke to, who's going to be out here, but he got the location of where that footage is, and it crosses Campbell.
Okay.
This is interesting.
So
It
across
Oh,
the street,
so it's
crosses
not the
town.
house then. Hold on.
So
Hold on.
this is where we are.
5109
it's
Camino
The
Real.
5109 North Camino Real is the location with
Wait,
this
let's see if
footage.
this
Now,
one-
we've been speaking all along saying in
Are you
order to
sure?
get out Nancy's neighborhood, you're going to have to cross one of these intersections, right? With the traffic lights or the flock cameras, which we've learned don't even work anymore. But what if you could actually somehow shoot eastward and avoid those 4 intersections and get into the next neighborhood, which we doubted that could happen, but considering what we, no vehicle, hey, it might even be possible that the people shoot it through another neighborhood and eventually, and they got to end up going out into cameras anyway.
What
But
about
this is where the area where the footage is. So who knows? The glove that was found on the side of Campbell Road was
it's
somewhere down 2 miles away. I wonder if it was near there and the person
I'm gonna
just
change the color.
discarded the glove
Edit.
and then shot through the other neighborhood. It's just a theory, folks. But that's where the
Looking back
neighborhood is. It's
roads.
on the other side of Campbell.
I'll show you. But what about the house across the road from
Hey,
her?
Mark the Shark. What's happening?
Across the street from her with the blue or green fence or gate crossing the driveway, because they have a camera on their driveway too. And that would be more. Okay, I'm going to show you the photo I just did. I'm comparing the vehicles. Give me 1 second. This is just a quick edit, guys. It's not a masterpiece, right? Okay, so the top, I didn't have enough room to do both, but this is our side of our vehicle, right? Here's the back of the vehicle. Can you guys see that? Okay. So this is the back of our vehicle right here, and this is the side. Here is the Kia KV9, right? So here's the side of it, and here's the back of it. So here you have it come up like that. Now there's something here. I don't know. That could be just a glare or a sticker or something, or maybe that's the shape. It is flat like that. It does look like it has a lip on top, like this KV9. It does have the black all the way down, just like this Kia. And it also has the white top, like the Kia. What do you guys think? Let me see if I can blow it up a little bit larger for you. Whoa, not that big, please. What do you guys think? We got a match? See, neighbor has camera on their gate. That video footage was from a front door. The one with the, okay, I see what you're saying. This was from a front door. So what about the neighbor with the green, what has the camera on the gate then? I'll show you exactly where this footage came from here in just a minute. I'll just show you on my phone because I have it pulled up. Actually, let me show you with the map. Instead, it'll be easier to probably, right? Because it shows all the roads. And I will draw a line from Nancy's house to that house. Give me a sec. Measure. What do you guys think? Put your comment in the chat and let me know, what do you think about this vehicle here in my Picasso painting here. Okay, there we go. You guys think close, but I don't know. It could be because it's going so, yeah. Have a match. Yeah. Hi, Corbin. Good to see you. I think it looks similar. Yeah. Different back window. Yeah. Right here is where it gets me. Right here. See this? Right there. This goes up like it's sharp, like a sharp point, right? Like, so it would, it's more square right here. Like it's like a rectangle, but it's got this one kind of goes like this, goes up more. But maybe they have a sticker there or something. I don't know. It's even got this right here. Maybe a older model, maybe a newer model. I mean, the two on the bottom are brand new models, but maybe, yeah, older model. Exactly. Yeah. No, that part is different. Yeah. But it could be an older model. Right. I do want to show you this real quick though. Give me a sec. Let me pull up my camera here. Hopefully it doesn't freeze. So supposedly, this camera footage with this vehicle came from here. Let me see how the distance is real quick too. Hold on one second. The distance from that is, we'll go by miles. It's not even a mile away, you guys. Give me some, move that out of the way. Can you see? Okay. Do you see the yellow line on my maps? Do you see the blue? Hold on one second. Check. Let me blow it up. Oh, come on. Okay. So we have Nancy's house. It has the blue like medical symbol on it, right? Okay. And then I have the yellow line that goes down to our cameras. Oh, maybe if I brighten this up so you can see it. Let's make that blue real quick. I can make that blue. So the camera footage. So it's roughly almost a mile away, you guys. And you would have to cross. So if you came out of her neighborhood, I mean, you could go back roads. You could go the back roads. You would go down North Mina Vista Road to North Campbell Ave, like he was just saying, or Campbell Ave, and then turn on one of the side roads right by where one of the gloves were found. That would be East Camino a Los Street, and right next to where that was found. So it's less than a mile away. Yeah, you're fine, Cass. I think I'm going to go do some more stuff on this vehicle here. And I got to feed my dogs too. Or dog and cat, not dogs. I don't have two dogs. What about the tunnels? I'm not sure. Give me 1 second. Let me do this real quick. Let's see what's going on real quick. What about the tunnels to the car? Tunnels? Oh, I know, you're like where the homeless people are. I don't know. I don't know if they have cameras over there. I don't think that I think it's just where homeless people sleep. Yeah, I agree, Ash. Like, what the hell has been taking so long for them to put another video out, right? They need to put more of the perpetrator video out, because you can tell they cut and crop that one. White SUV leading. I don't know. It looks definitely like an electric vehicle. And the reason why somebody would use an electric vehicle to do that is because they're very quiet. They're so quiet compared to a regular vehicle. I mean, they're not silent, but they're very quiet compared to like a gas or diesel car. Yeah, that could be true, Teresa. Very true. Give me a sec. Let's see what else is going on. Yeah, so what do you guys think about Savannah going back to work? Do you think that's the right decision? Oh, what is that? Look at this vehicle that was there. Look at this vehicle that was there earlier. That's kind of similar, right? Let me see. Let's see. I still kind of think it looks like a Cybertruck. I know you guys probably think I'm crazy, but the back end's not too different. Let me see. It's got a curved, but I can't make out what kind of vehicle this is. Look at, it's a Ford of some sort, it looks like. Maybe. It's definitely a smaller SUV. Do we know what type of vehicle The family drive. I'm trying to find any of those cars with the backlights. I know we're all going to be looking now. I think that Kia, though, is very close to what's in the video. Very close to what we got in that video, you guys. That's pretty crazy. You got a good eye for that. I think one thing we can agree on, it's probably an electric vehicle. And why do they think this vehicle has something to do with Nancy? She can use her platform. It's absolutely insane to feel helpless. Who? Oh, yeah, yes. For Savannah. They might have told her to go back. Oh, shoot. They might have told her to go back to work too, because if they're trying to eliminate someone actually doing this out of spite for Savannah or something, maybe they're trying to eliminate it. Oh my gosh.
So Mark
Eliminate her or eliminate that. Not eliminate her.
Out of this. You got
Yeah,
parked this
could
road,
be.
that road.
Could definitely be because she needs to stay busy.
North of there. I would suggest.
I don't know really about her going back to work, but I understand she has a family. Yeah, and her family is there. You're correct.
You're still walking a mile. If you go up there, you're still walking a mile.
Yeah, Cybertrucks are huge, but they're quiet though. They're
park in the neighborhoods because even
you got everything. There's also some like a addition you could put on a Cybertruck, like a camping thing too on there. Like if you needed to separate. What the hell is it called? I can't remember what it's called, but if you need to separate something. Let's see, hold on a second. What is that called?
Get out of the neighborhood.
You're gonna learn today.
I don't know. It's just very, very interesting.
Jessica Strickland. Jessica Strickland, 1124. Shoot me an email right now, Jessica Strickland, with your phone number.
Small front window,
I would
not
like
a
to
new
hear
phone.
from Jessica Strickland.
Might help her
Hear your
kids.
take.
Yeah.
Shoot me an email right
Look
now.
at the Volvo EX30. Okay.
They're asking how many Red Bulls have you drank today?
None.
None.
I drank 10 yesterday. I'm
Are you
gonna
serious?
stay. Yeah, I think I'm gonna stay away from the Red Bulls. I'm concerned about my heart.
At 10, you better be concerned about your heart.
With 10 Red Bulls? Holy shit. Oh, wow.
So Jessica Strickland, tips.jlrinvestigates@gmail.com.
That is similar.
Your number.
I don't think the back window goes back enough, though. Hold on.
Uh-oh, I'm getting another number.
Oh, wait.
Somebody's calling me. Stand by. Hello, who's this? Oh, I have to take a call right now. All right. Thank you very much. All right.
Somebody said
It is similar.
Luke's mom's car is white.
Luke's mom's car is white.
Ooh, Luke's mom's car is white.
Luke's mom's car.
No, it's okay.
white.
I was just saying the back end looked like a Cybertruck to me. But then again, I mean, the electric, let me see something real quick. Let's look up all electric vehicles. I'm going to ask Rock.
Luke's mom's car is white.
Tell you what, that Kia though is very freaking.
What's Kayla's court hearing? Didn't you have a court hearing?
Kayla did not want to be transported.
Who's this guy?
Oh,
We got somebody. Who's this guy?
Maintenance guy. He has the pliers hanging from his pocket.
Yeah, he got something hanging from his pocket. All right, we got somebody walking in the front. Might be hands. He's going up
he
front
is
door.
wired. He is wired up from Red Bull or something.
Handyman out here.
Wish I had that much energy. Oh, thank you, Canadian girl. I appreciate you. I love that you are here with us. I could not do this without you guys. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Starting to feel less hot out here now.
Let me do my little.
Hey, Chris Roach Investigates just reached back to me.
Thank you, Canadian girl. You rock.
John Petro. You missed a
My
man with a belt hanging down.
laptop
stuff
is on
hanging.
slow mode.
That's me. Might be the security guy.
Daphne's
All right, Chris Roach investigates.
It
Enjoy your work.
Slant of the window.
So if you're watching, I'm going to call you in the next minute.
Both don't call
Chris
all the
Roach
way.
investigates.
Okay, could yeah, Bad Fox. That's a good idea. Okay.
X. He's actually a I never met him, but he actually
Canadian
lives
girl.
very close to me.
I'm still learning.
In
I'm
the
still learning,
Tampa Bay
guys.
area.
I wish I could do things quicker. Like,
All right, you're coming up. Chris Roach investigates. Stand by.
let's see.
We're going to hear your take.
Rivian.
You've been following this case.
Rivian. That's what I was trying to remember. Rivian. You remember Rivian is another.
They've been pretty cool with that.
Other EVs don't
now.
match as cleanly
Let's
here.
hope it stays that way. All right, Chris Roach investigates.
So he's carrying
Neighbor.
guys. So he's with
Oh, we
the
got
guy.
a ladder.
So he has to be the one that's starting the
Got a ladder. Somebody got a ladder. Installing cameras.
Upright profile, not a
Handyman.
low sedan, and the headlights sit
Handyman
barely
installing
high and
cameras at
somewhat
Nancy Guthrie's
separated.
home.
This pattern strongly points to a Rivian electric
Chris Roach.
vehicle, most likely
Putting your
the
number in.
Rivian RIT. Let's go look. Okay, let's look at the Rivian RIT. That's what Grok said to go look at now.
You're up.
Chris Roach. Why do I know that name? What did it say, Rivian?
What up?
Chris Roach investigates.
Oh yeah, duh.
How are you, my friend?
I'm great, my friend. Oh, good to hear from you for the very first time. I know we follow each other on X. We've been covering at the same time when we covered Joseph Couch in
Yes,
in
sir. And
Kentucky.
it's ironic that we've never crossed paths because I literally live
Yeah, let's
10
see
minutes
this.
from you.
Oh, nice, nice, beautiful.
It's not Rivian.
And you know, you've been posting a lot about this case. You know, what are you an actual investigator? Are you sleuth? What's
It's
going
not
on?
a truck.
So my background is I grew up in Kentucky. I went to Eastern Kentucky University. I majored in criminology
Mm-hmm.
and
Rivian.
did an internship for the Commonwealth Attorney's Office in
Watch out.
Somerset,
Hyundai
Kentucky. I was an
Iconic
investigator
9.
there.
Okay.
Then went on to the police academy. Worked
Yeah,
for
they
the
do
sheriff's department
so-called.
in Bowling Green, Kentucky, and did a little time in the correction area.
It's
So
definitely not a
far,
Rivian.
I moved my way into like fraud investigations.
Okay,
I
let's
work
see.
for a bank.
Okay.
So that always leads me to my
Yeah, Hyundai.
education and background of investigating. So with
Hyundai.
Nancy being from Kentucky, it kind of hits home for me. So I've been really digging. and
She's
I
from
really hope-
Kentucky originally.
Yes.
She is. So her husband was originally from Harlan, Kentucky, which is Eastern Kentucky. And that is
He was
kind
a
of the
miner.
connection for me. Like it just kind of
I'm
hits home
looking
for
at
me.
this.
because I
Oh, okay.
was born and raised in
Oh,
Kentucky. Yeah.
yes,
So
you're right.
I really want to get to the bottom of this. And I have a lot of my
This one.
friends who are still investigators, and we bounce it
Pull
off
up the back.
things with each other. And have a friend. He's got a friend in the
I'm trying to
FBI
pull
in
up the
El
back
Paso.
of it.
And so we're all working on this, man. We're trying to desperately
A
find
little
out who
bit.
did
Look.
this.
So, what do you got to share? What do you think? What some things that have been
Hyundai.
missed, or what some things that you have noticed about this case?
Mm,
You know what? I think
Some-
honestly, from my background perspective, it looks like
user,
I'm
go in
on
the front of the
outside just
video
like
to
everyone
start,
else,
and
right?
you'll
I don't
see us
know
talk about
what
it.
they know, right? I don't know what the interviews were like. I don't know what other video camera footage they have. I don't know what DNA they
Right.
have. I don't know what the crime scene actually inside looked like, how much blood was in there. Was there any actually forced entry? Like, we just don't really know those things because the sheriff really has kind of blotched the whole thing from the get-go. He's not really been, a very PR type person to really explain things, how they're going. He's kind of went forward and then he's kind of backtracked. So do we really know the facts? Let's go on the evidence. Let's go on facts. We really don't know. So we're kind of getting little crumbles at a time. And as you see, as these many investigators that are on this are just very intrigued like me, we're trying to do the best that we can based upon the information that we have. The feds and the investigators working on the case, they obviously
It looks the
have
same.
more than we do, right?
Mhm. Yes.
So just based upon my experience, I'm going to say, people are going to disagree with me. They're going to say that guy looked very awkward in the video. He does, but I don't think he's the main player in this. I think this was multiple people. I think this was well planned.
Yeah.
I think the photo, the two different people, I think that's two separate people. I don't think it's the same guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're looking at a very lengthy investigation.
No, baffled. It looks almost exactly. Mike could be an older model or something.
I think we're going
to. You have the timestamp. We could play it. If the roof has a slant, but the body is too small. It's definitely electric, in my opinion. Electric vehicle of some sort.
Callella Day coming into court tomorrow. I'm just kind of following the trail that law enforcement has put out in the public, and just kind of seeing where that takes me. And so now we've got this breaking news of this new video that surfaced from a Ring camera, which has been put out. Looks like that came from a couple streets over from where Nancy lives on North Camino Escalante. That came over.
Yeah, it's on the other side. It looks like it appears on the other side of Campbell now.
Yeah, it looks like it's on the other side of Campbell over on North Real. Looks like that's where that camera came
Yeah.
from. And it looks like there was 12 cars that came
That's
down
why I
the
said
road
that.
from 6 a.m. to like 4:49 or 4:07 a.m. I'm just kind of working on that. It's just, breaking.
Yeah.
I do notice that there's a Honda CRV.
Oh, okay.
That is blind road.
2 hours
You
ago.
say it's a Honda CRV?
Yeah, it appears to me it's a CRV that's flying. I can't tell if it's going northbound or southbound. I'm kind of looking on Google Maps. But it looks like we have a Honda CRV multiple times at 12:46 a.m. We see it at 2:31 a.m. and then we see Kia Soul. That's playing today at 2:36.
So you're saying the 236 is the Kia Soul?
Yeah, that is the Kia Soul. My son, he's a car expert, believe it or not. He loves cars, and I'm like, hey, what car is this? And he's like,
likes a
Kia Soul.
CRV?
I said,
Okay.
all right, that's all I needed to know.
Well, a lot of
people were speculating.
I don't
like,
think it's a
that's Kia Soul.
CRV. Let me
a
look.
newer one, you think?
No, it's not a
I don't
CRV.
know.
It doesn't
It's
go
like
back
the
enough.
image is so
The
blurry.
windows.
Yeah.
It's kind of really, I slowed it down.
Anything that's Kia is
I took it
spot
from
on,
the
except for that
normal
one
to a
little.
quarter,
Uh-huh.
slow down the footage,
What does
and
it look like in the back?
it's definitely a Soul, but as you can tell, there's multiple cars.
But that one there, the 236 one I think is really important.
It is.
I think it's the most.
Timeline.
Yes, it's like right, because they're saying the timing of when that person would get to that location matches when possibly
Mhm.
Nancy's pacemaker stopped syncing, and the time.
This can't be right.
Absolutely. I
It
think
needs to
that's-
be at least vetted, right? Correct?
CRV, guys.
I would
Does that
say
look
so.
like
I would
the
definitely
picture
try
that
to
we
track-
showed?
If I was
I don't.
investigator on this case,
The
I would
window
definitely be trying to figure out who was in
goes
that
all the way
Kia
in the
Soul.
back, guys.
Now you
No,
said the other
it's
one with a
CRV.
Honda takes me back to Brian Kohlberg, or
That
white Honda
Kia.
Elantra. Oh boy,
That
my
Kia
goodness, right?
is almost
Right.
spot on,
So
in my opinion.
I can have another guest come on you. I have a investigator that I work with.
Where
He's
did I
still
put
presently,
that,
working in Kentucky. If you need any guests to come on, we can come on your show.
Yeah, maybe we could do a 3-way call, coming up, maybe like tomorrow or something like that, and get you guys both on, and then I could pick each other's brains. We could just, the viewers are listening. We got 30,000 people watching. That's how much people.
Oh, nice.
You got 30,000 people watching right now live, and it's just people want to know what is going on, who's responsible for this, and where is this going? Like, where this
And
investigation?
You know what, man? So I wanted to give a shout out to you. So all the people that are listening to me, listen. You guys can talk whatever you want about JLR. I've been impressed by your work, dude. You are on it. You're real. You try to do the best that you can. And all those people that are hating on you, bro, they're just jealous. They're just jealous of you, man. Your past is your past.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen you turn your life around like a 360. And so those people that are saying all this negativity about you, don't worry about it. They're haters. You're doing fantastic work, man. I love your stuff. I follow everything that you do.
I'm gonna mess.
I appreciate
video,
that.
you guys.
I just want to give you that little bit of encouragement
Mm-hmm.
as a Christian man. keep that faith. Don't let those haters get you down, bro.
Sorry.
Thank you. That's motivation. Totally grateful.
Absolutely,
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. We really appreciate everything that you do for the crime community. We really do.
So let's take us back to I really appreciate that. It got to my heart.
Okay.
We got this house here, and I'm showing the house. I'm showing the activity. You're thinking that this could take years to solve? Is that what you said?
Loud. I don't know.
I mean, like I said, it all depends on what they have, based upon the information they've given out. As they've got this mixed DNA.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to play with this stuff, guys.
Kind of like, oh well, we don't really know. So it's like, and then I go back to the whole like RICO case, which was against Pima County, and you've got multiple.
Oh yeah, that too.
Coming up that are being
baffled.
that said, I work with this
vehicle.
Department. I left. We found out from a source, I'm not going to give his name out, but he's a former detective there, and he talked about the investigation and one of the other officers, committing suicide. And it sounds like that whole department is just a complete disaster.
Yep.
It's terrible that this has happened under his watch, and all the history that's coming out. About this department.
All right, where's the full video at?
This is not looking good whatsoever. So hopefully the FBI has taken control. I've got to reading and watching interviews where this guy's got an ego problem and he doesn't want to, connect with the FBI and let them kind of just take.
All right, guys. Give me a sec. I'm going to go listen to that. Unfortunately, you can't get the transcript to Alive until after it's done. I did listen to a couple people call in on his channel earlier. My job for tonight is to work on this complete video. It's like a little bit over 2 minutes. I will post I will post the link to this entire article again in the chat too. And I will post it on my community page here on YouTube. So if you guys want to play around with the video, go ahead, take screenshots. Let me see. There we go. There's the article right there. I posted in the link for everybody. If you guys want to play around with that video. Thank you, Ron. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm still a new channel. I just started going live like maybe 2 months ago, so I'm still learning the kinks here. I appreciate you, though, very much. Thank you. Just as long as the computer works with me, it's the computer. New mic should be here tomorrow, so I don't sound so loud and sharp sounding. I should be smooth, like when Justin talks. I'll be real smooth, hopefully. Keeping my fingers crossed. So I'm going to go and I'm going to play around with this video. And if I can get any kind of match or anything, I will upload it for you guys. If you are not a part of my Facebook group, go and join the Facebook group. I do post stuff there. I'm going to put the link here in chat now. If you are not a part, go join our Facebook group. And we'd love to have you over there as well. So thank you, Dana. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you, each and every one of you. Kia Niro EV Daphne Baffle is on it with these freaking cars. I'm telling you, she's doing a great job. All right, I will match that one up with the other one. I think we can all agree that this looks like an EV. It does to me, anyways, with the black roof, right? Or the way they're shaped. They just have a distinct shape. So thank you, Bruce. Thank you, Baffled. Robin, thank you. All you mods, thank you so much. Anastasia, thank you. I got to go feed the doggo, though. I can hear her whining and the cat, both outside the door. Much love to each and every one of you. Hopefully I will be back tomorrow with a new microphone so I sound cool. Yes, justice for Nancy. If anything breaks, I will come back on and update you guys. Hi, Jen. Welcome. Go check out, Jen, if you rewind a little bit, go check out the Kia that we matched up with this vehicle that was seen on surveillance camera, you guys. So yes, love you guys. Love you so much. Appreciate you. Yes. Some of Justin's in a bed. Yes. Yeah, I hope. Hi, Viria. Thank you. Thank you guys. All right. Much love. Much love. I wish I could stay on here all day. But the animals won't let me. So hi, butterfly girl. Have a wonderful night, guys. Thank you so much for your help. This was a great live. Hopefully we can find answers. So yeah. All right. See you guys later. Thanks so much for coming in today. Good night.